Hello from Utopia of the Seas. This is the newest ship from Royal Caribbean. It can house almost 5,700 guests. It is absolutely massive. The best part about this ship is that it is perfect for a short getaway. They do 3-night and 4-night sailing, so it's perfect for anyone that needs a vacation, but maybe you're lacking the vacation days. This ship is absolutely massive and there's so much to do on here that you are not gonna see everything. Let's see how much I can accomplish during my 3-night sailing, both on the ship and tomorrow on the island. Again, there's so much to do. So much sunscreen that I need to put on. So let's stop yapping and let's go.
Before we dive into everything Utopia of the Seas has to offer, let's check out my cabin. This is a balcony cabin on deck 9. First impressions, this is a decent sized room filled with lots of natural light. There's also a massive desk with plenty of outlet variations. You'll also find a mini fridge, which is very ideal. The bathroom is actually quite spacious compared to other cabins I've had in the past. I do appreciate that there's plenty of counter space for toiletries, as well as shelves to keep your products out of the way. This balcony is pretty simple with just a 2-chair setup, but how could you not want to spend time out here watching the water? Overall, I wouldn't say my stateroom is anything special with its simplicity and minimal design. However, a luxurious cabin with all the bells and whistles isn't really what I'm needing during this sailing anyway. With so much to do on this ship, I plan to spend as little time here as possible. One of the most unique features about this ship is that they have their own Central Park. While this is not a real Central Park, it does pay homage to the classic New York City Central Park. They have a ton of different animal sculptures throughout the park. The rest of the space, it has a bunch of different specialty dining options. They also have some shopping that you can do. I'm not even gonna step in one of those because they just look way out of my my price range. Early in the mornings, you won't have any music playing. It kind of reminds me of Rainforest Cafe where they just like play fake nature sounds. Come evening time, come dinner time, they'll have a live jazz band. There's also some other seating out here. It is nice to just have a, brief walk around the park. I definitely think that this is a really unique highlight of the ship that you won't find on other cruise lines. So this is definitely something that is a very nice, pleasant surprise. I've been in a candy store in so long, so this is very overwhelming and I want everything. Thank you. I'm a big fan of the boardwalk. There's lots to do. There's a Johnny Rockets, there's a sports bar, you can get ice cream, candy. It's near the Aqua Theater where they do shows at night. We're at the back of the ship right now, and there's so much just back here on the boardwalk. It's an endless number of activities, and I'm starting to get a wee bit overwhelmed, but I got my ice cream, so I'm recharged and ready to go. All right, there are several slide options on Utopia of the Seas, but this dry slide has my name on it. This is the longest dry slide at sea. I think it should be fun. I've never done this before. This angelfish looks a little daunting, but this should be a good time. Oh God. Good. Yep, have fun.
One more time?
No. We'll get enough for the video, you know? They don't need to see me go to the top. So this is Royal Railway. It's meant to make you feel like you are not on a ship right now. And I definitely don't feel like I'm on a ship. I feel like I'm on a very old-timey train ride going through the wild, wild west. There's sound, the seats are moving, it's a little bumpy. Apparently they can also make sounds where like a cowboy's walking on the ceiling. They're bandits, which I'm like waiting for. They've really thought of every part of this experience to make it feel as authentic as possible and to make you feel like you are not on a cruise ship right now. One thing about this ship, and honestly any ship, is that they are absolutely massive. So when you have to be somewhere, please give yourself several minutes to do so, unlike myself, who's running very late for a much needed spa experience. I'm hoping I won't be too late. I'm literally sprinting, not sprinting, please, you won't catch me running. I just finished my seaweed wrap. I also got a very nice back massage and foot massage and scalp massage. Getting that seaweed wrap, being wrapped like a literal burrito, honestly my favorite part. Final price though, just shy of $300. But you know, if you're not spending money on other excursions, other experiences, and you're just looking for a good, relaxing time, I highly recommend splurging on something from the spa. It's also just so nice in there. I did not want to leave. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. There are so many pools on board that I don't even know if I've even hit them all. There's some other lounge pools on the other side. Plenty of splash pads for the kids where I will stay far away from. And then there's also the solarium, which is an adult-only section where they have multiple little pools. But I will say, if you want to get in the pools, don't go during the day. Go whenever people are eating because you're less likely to be surrounded by crowds. And right now it is so calm. There's barely anyone out here and you can actually enjoy all the spaces to yourself. It is very ideal. Okay, I did it. I found the adult-only pool. I also have the pool all to myself, and we're getting to golden hour, so it is just so beautiful. I have yet to find any pool like this. I've seen some other infinity pools, but nothing where I'm literally looking over, and that's the ocean. I'm actually starting to think that this might be my favorite thing I've experienced on board so far. I really don't want to get out, ever. So I heard that there is a bar that rises and falls called Rising Tide, and it looks very cool. So I'm gonna see if I can find it and see if I can hop on for a ride. Okay, we are slowly but surely making our way to the top. This moves very slow. The only way you'd really know that you're even moving is if you look out and see that, like, oh, we're not touching the ground anymore. I ordered a sangria. A lot of the drinks looked so good, but this sounded the most refreshing after a very long, hot day in the sun. Ooh, that's kind of strong. It is time for one of the things I have been looking forward to the most, and that is hibachi. It's just me, but like, I don't care. I'll just join a group or be by myself. Party for one. I'm so good. MVP. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Just hopped off Utopia of the Seas. We're now at perfect day at Coco Cay. I'm excited. I'm gonna go snorkeling. We got a private cabana. I don't know what else I'm gonna even have time for. The clock is ticking, but I'm excited to be here. I've never been on this island before. I have spent the entire day at Coco Cay. Started on the other side with the cabanas and snorkeling. I got to see the zip line, which I really wanted to do, but I just don't have enough time. The point of this whole trip and this video. I also saw the thrill park, which is their water park, the tallest water slide in America, North America. Between the lines and everything, I just unfortunately didn't have time. But what I did get to do is come to Hideaway Beach, which is what I've been wanting to do this entire time. It is the adult-only part of Coco Cay, and it is the absolute vibe. You have the bar that has the live band, you have a swim-up bar. That is a great spot if you come on a cruise with your friends. Like, that is the place to be. That's the party spot. Like, that is such a time. And now I'm just laying out in the more serene area of Hideaway Beach next to the lagoon. It really is reminding me of like the Italian coast, like the Amalfi Coast, with these striped umbrellas and the colorful chairs. Plus there's a shuttle, so Hideaway Beach is actually pretty far away from the rest of the Coco Cay highlights. You can walk if you wanted to, but why waste time? Like, hop on the shuttle, get over here as fast as you can because it is a time. And the seagulls are coming for me, I swear. My time on Utopia of the Seas is coming to an end. It has been a wild 2 days and some change. So much stuff. I got to experience their Central Park, the Uzumi Hibachi restaurant, which is absolutely delicious. I also got to experience the Rising Tide Bar, which is the bar that rises and falls very slowly. I also got to experience the Ultimate Abyss. It is the longest dry slide at sea. It is a very long ride and it goes very fast. Did also try rock climbing, which was on the boardwalk. I definitely even got a battle wound. So at least, you know, I did it and I have proof that I did it, okay? Up on that top deck is also the mini golf. I actually got one of like the hardest holes. There are so many pools on this ship. There's also many hot tubs, a surprising amount of hot tubs for it being so hot outside. On board, I also got to experience a show. I got to see Meghan Trainor, and with the island, that was a blast, but I am so wiped. There's so much to do with the sailing and on the island, whether it's Utopia of the Seas or one of their other sailings. I am very excited to come back and give this another go and try even more things, but I would say pat on my back because for 2 days and some change, your girl did a lot. So we'll see you on the next trip. Ship, trip, trip. One thing I haven't done on these 2 days and some change is sleep, clearly. So, okay, bye.